is MisterVince, and today I'm actually going to be playing Terraria. Now, of course, yesterday I made a video talking about, the future, how things are going to go. So today I'm actually going to be playing Terraria. This is the first ever Terraria YouTube video I've ever made. I actually never did this in a long time, so I'm actually going to be playing Terraria. This is probably my second time I played it this year. Now, I actually had Terraria for the Switch ever since its release, and of course, this is my character, my world. I had this board for almost 2 years, about, I would say it's June 28th or 29th. So it's been a very long time since I actually had this world. Now, the original character and world were corrupted, and they weren't working properly due to a glitch, but they fixed it, so I no longer have to deal with the glitch. It was fixed in early July of 2019, so now I'm able to use the item frames and the target dummies without the world being corrupted. So, of course, this is, of course, my world and my gameplay. Now, this is the world that I built. I am actually, recording with my iPad because I don't have the ability to connect the Switch stream to my computer because I can't actually, talk because I don't have a microphone. So that's why I'm actually using my iPad with this. It's kind of blurry, but it's fine, I guess. It is handheld, so it is a little different. So we're going to be fighting the goblin army. So let's go ahead and just kill everyone. I'm going to go ahead and install myself a Stardust Dragon. And yeah, okay, yeah. Hopefully they fix this glitch where the modifier, gets removed for that. Yeah, this is a bug, and hopefully it gets fixed. And I have so much stuff in my inventory. Let me go ahead and get rid of them. So I have a lot of stuff in my inventory. this sorcerer is trying to kill me. So let's go ahead and remove a few things, I guess. So we got unicorn horn, and I think that's it. So let's go ahead and just kill a few more goblins so we can actually end the company. It's very easy, and yeah, it's not too complicated to defeat the goblin army. Now, I actually did beat the Moon Lord, I think July 2nd or 3rd of 2019, so I only spent a few days trying to beat the Moon Lord, and I was on expert mode, so it's kind of cool. Now, I'm not completely sure if I was the first person to beat the Moon Lord on the Switch version of Terraria on expert mode, but I may not be the first person, because the original world I had was corrupted, so that's a big rip. Now, here is some of the, accomplishments I've made for a few years ever since, and of course, it looks pretty nice. And this is my chest storage room. Now, because they are limited with the amount of chests in the world, I actually only place this many. Now, I actually did try to place more chests, but I can only place a limited amount of chests in the world, which is a downside. But it's fine, I guess. So we're about 80% complete with the goblin army. So let's go ahead and just kill a few more goblins. And I'm going to show more. Now, my name was actually Sportleaf at the time. Now my name is MisterVince, of course. I changed it to something else because I like the name of MisterVince. I just thought it was pretty cool. And I got the corruption key. That's pretty interesting. So we got a Shadow Flame Knife, Harpoon. Got these. And yeah, we got the corruption key. I'm not sure if I already locked the corruption chest in a dungeon. So let me go ahead and I got another Shadow Flame Knife. I don't want that. Alright, so let's go ahead and head over to the Goblin Tinker. So let me go ahead and get my Rod of Discord. Actually, no, I'll use my cell phone so I can actually get home a little faster. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and talk to the Goblin Tinker because the Stardust Dragon Staff has its modifiers resetted. So let me go ahead and, reforge it. I have a lot of money. Like, look how much money I have. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make it Ruthless, because Ruthless is a best modifier for a Stardust Dragon. So, there we go. I got Ruthless, and I got my Phantasm right there. And we got the Traveling Merchant. Where is the Traveling Merchant? I think he is up there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go down here to my teleporters. And I'm going to teleport myself to the Flatlands. I'm just going to click the switch. And let's go ahead and talk to the travel merchant. Here he is. Let's see what we have. So we got tiger skin, red team blocks. They used to be free, but they're now 1 silver. And we also have dynasty shingles and ultra bright torches, as well as a crimson cloak, fancy dishes, and a tiger skin. I'm not really interested in any of those. So I'm just going to go ahead and travel to the dungeon. And there's a bug where the UFO mount is invisible. It's a bug. Hopefully they patch it. But it's so cool that I'm actually floating when I spawn the UFO mount. And I'm going to go ahead and just fly over because I don't use my subway to travel to the dungeon. And I would be underground anyway, so that's why I'm actually traveling to the dungeon on the surface instead of underground. So we're getting a little closer to the dungeon. We need to pass the snow biome and the hollow biome, and I'll make it to the dungeon. And here's another subway I made. In the near future, I'll be entirely finished with the subways. And here is the dungeon I've made. It looks really impressive. I just need to get inside. Of course, now there is a way to get inside. You actually need to use the raw Discord down here. It's so hard because I don't know where it's at. There you go. Alright, we just made down here. Let's go ahead and continue down. Just gotta pass through this. And we have made it down to the dungeon. So let's go ahead and figure out if we already locked or unlocked the corruption chest. If it's still locked, then I don't think I got the Screwdriver of the Corruptor. Even if I got that, I wouldn't use it because I already have the in-game weapons in the game. So let's go ahead and, traverse to the corruption chest. I don't remember where it's at. I haven't actually played this game in about 3 months. The last time I played it was in January, so I actually haven't played it in a while. And we got the Paladin already, so let's go ahead and fight the Paladin. Of course, the steel sound is so loud. So let's go ahead and get the Paladin. He's about to die. Alright, we got some gold. He didn't drop a heart, so I guess it's fine. We got a lot of enemies. Oh my gosh. The dungeon contains so many enemies. So let's go ahead and get the ectoplasm, as well as some coins. And let's go ahead and just traverse down here. Let me go ahead and turn down the volume. It's in general. Let me go ahead and turn down the sound. I think about, let's see, 40 for both ambient and the sound, so it's a little, quieter and a little easier to my voice. And we got the Necromancer, and they dropped the Shadow Beam Staff. It's ruthless. It's not the best modifier, but it does have a lot of damage contained. But it's fine, I guess. So let's go ahead and continue traversing to the corruption chest. So I locked most of the chests in the dungeon, so I'm not sure if I already unlocked that chest, but I'm pretty sure I did. So let's go ahead and keep going down until we hit the spot. Maybe I can use my map. So here's my map, if you guys are curious. The dungeon is extremely huge. Like, it is a large world, so that's why the dungeon's huge. Let's go ahead and continue traversing to the dungeon chest at first. And I am able to use the raw Discord in the dungeon because, well, I already unlocked the dungeon on the same day I got this world, so I don't actually have to worry about, having a beast Skeletron. Now, let's go ahead and just go down here. Let's see if it's down here. Now, of course, currently my goal is to make sure the world is much more flat and much more beautiful. I just want the world to be more fleshed out with a lot of good stuff, like, subways and all that. I just really don't have anything else to do with the world, so that's why I'm actually doing it. So let's go down here and check if there is a chest down here that is purple, because this world contains corruption. And of course I created 2 worlds, so it's kind of obvious that it's the world that I usually use. Now, of course, I actually do prefer corruption over Crimson, despite the fact that Crimson has better equipment and stronger, weapons in pre-hard mode, but I still prefer corruption because of its theme and the enemies, as well as the warm scarf. Like, the warm scarf is probably our best accessory and I still wear it. The reason why I wear it is because it reduces damage taken by 17%. So that is good for Expo mode playthroughs. So this is the bottom of the dungeon. Not really the bottom, but it is close. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my raw Discord over here. There you go. I just made it on here. And why am I almost placed a dirt block. I don't know why, but anyways, let's continue down to the corruption. I'm just going to continue getting down until we hit the corruption chest. So here is more of the dungeon. Of course, I'm just continuing to find the corruption chest, and you have to do this. It's kind of annoying. I wish it's a little more efficient, but too bad it's not. Also, auto-saving is extremely common in this game. Like, there's no way I can avoid auto-saving. The only way is to disable it in the settings. It's way too common. If you're playing Terraria on the PS4 and Xbox One, the auto-saving is not too common, but of course it's a lot shorter than it is on the Switch, because the Switch has a different graphics card and, of course, performance as well. It's parts compared to the PS4 and Xbox One, and of course it's different. Now, of course, I am still a Terraria fan. Of course, I still play Terraria as of today. It's just the fact that I mostly relate to watching YouTube. And of course, I actually never recorded a Switch video like this. Like, I did make a few Switch videos about 2 years ago, but I hid them in my YouTube channel because I thought it would not be cool. And I also didn't unlock the frozen chest, so that's a big rip for that one. So I'm currently going to be looking for the corruption. I'm going to go ahead and continue down. I'm going to use my map and see if there's a chest down here, and that's an alchemy table. And nope, there are no chests down there. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and let's see. Also, there's a bug with the, what do you call it? The suspicious looking tentacle eyeball from the Moon Lord. It's an item from the Moon Lord if you played Extra mode. Of course, it's not visible for some reason. My dungeon pet, the Bunky Guardian Skeletron pet, is visible. I'm not sure why the suspicious pet is not visible, and we finally found the corruption key chest, so we're going to unlock it. Let me go ahead and unlock it. There we go. We got some good stuff. Get the suspicious looking eye. It's currently daytime, so I can't summon the eye. It's 4:25 in the evening in Terraria time, so that's why. And then we got some potions. I'm going to keep the potions because I actually want the collection. We got glow sticks, flaming arrows, and of course the Scourge of the Corruptor. So that's cool. And I'm also going to take the corruption chest because I want collection of the corruption chest, so that's why. I'm going to remove these because they're useless. And if you guys are kind of curious, I am actually in spring break, so that means I don't have school until next week. So that's amazing. I guess I love being off school for a week or more because it allows me to relax from school and I can have a better time making videos. So that's why I like, staying off of school for a week or more. And then after spring break, I actually have to wait until May in order to get summer vacation. Of course, I will be making a lot more videos after, May because of summer break, and I can't wait because I've been waiting for so long. So because we finally got ourselves the Scourge of the Corruptor, I'm going to go ahead and travel back home and go ahead and use my cell phone. And there we go. I'm going to go ahead and talk to the tax collector so I can get some gold. And we're going to go ahead and let's see. I don't have that many NPCs because of invasions. The most notable is the alien invasion or the Martian Madness, because the Martian Madness takes place in the exact middle of the world. So that's why I don't like Martian Madness, because it kills so many NPCs unless if I'm actually, a little farther out. So that's why I don't like the Martian Madness. Goblin Army and Pirate Invasions, I don't have a problem with them. So here are more. I got the Save, I got the Mummy, I got more these, and this is of course, the subway. I actually did not build, like this. I'm currently covering up that spot, but currently it's not filled in yet. There's the tavern key. I got him after the update got released back in May of 2020. So it's been a pretty long time since I actually, got the update. Almost a year, of course. So let's go ahead and continue on over here. So I actually did fill a lot of this, and of course most of this is basically finished, but of course it's not completely filled in yet. This is the flatlands. I'm trying to do this so I can actually farm the pumpkin moon and the frost moon. So that's why I built this. It's not entirely finished on the right side, but it still looks pretty nice, as you can see. And it is about to be nighttime, so I'm actually going to go ahead and spawn Eye Cthulhu once it is nighttime, which is in about 10 seconds in real life time. So I'm going to go ahead and continue down. So here is the part I'm not entirely finished with, as you can see. This. Let me go ahead and spawn the Eye Cthulhu. It's now nighttime, so let me go ahead and spawn it in, and there it is. Let's go ahead and use the SPMG. And boom, we just killed the Eye Cthulhu. That's pretty easy. Am I right? Let me go ahead and throw a few more things. I got the treasure bag, but I don't actually need it because, the drops from it is useless. So over here is the part I've been building. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill over here. And I'm going to wrap it up for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this Terraria video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you guys want to see more content like this, hit the bell icon. And please share this video to your friends and others through social media, linked with the share, such as Twitter and Discord, or Snapchat, or Instagram. Oh, I don't know about Snapchat. Or Reddit, Facebook, whatever. Just please, because it will give this some more attention. And as always, my name is MisterVince. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.